Welcome to Growing Chatham, North Carolina Cooperative Extension, Chatham County Citrus video podcast for June 2022. I'm Tiffany Hancock. Have you downloaded the Visit North Carolina Farms app? If not, do it today. One farm that you will find on the Visit North Carolina Farms app is Smithview Farm, owned by Jim Smith. Well, let's head to the farm to find out what Jim has to offer to you.
This is Jim Smith with Smithview Farm. Our farm is located about halfway between Pittsburgh and Siler City in the Silk Hope community. And we've been raising grass-fed beef for about the last 8 years. Our motto is good soil equal good grass equal good beef. All of our herd is 100% Angus. Angus is known for their taste and for their tenderness. How we raise our cows: good clean water, minerals, and shade, and good forage. I mean, what else can you ask for? It's like having a salad bar for cows, and we believe very strongly in that. If you go on to smithviewfarm.com, and then there's a contact sheet that you can fill out, send it to us with your email address, your name, email address, and your phone number, and we will email you our current 2022 pricing and ordering information. And that pricing includes all the packaging costs at our local packing companies and delivery to your home. So basically, we're trying to take all the pain away from how end consumers can work with farmers and knowing that they'll have a very good, healthy product, good, clean product with delivered to their doorstep at one price. If you have any further questions, please feel free to reach out to us at smithviewfarm.com, or my cell phone number is 704-996-6197, and my email address is jlemsmith855@gmail.com. Find some really good grass-fed beef and pork and free-range chickens. It's all out there in our good Tar Heel state. Thank you so much.
Welcome back. Smithview Farm is a beautiful farm. Tara Gregory, Family and Consumer Sciences Agent, is in the kitchen. Today she's going to show us how to cook beef in the crock pot, then freeze it into portions so that you can have several quick meals ready to go.
Hi, I'm Tara Gregory. I'm the Family and Consumer Sciences Agent, Cooperative Extension here in Chatham County. So I wanted to give you a quick beef recipe that you could do at home and use in many, many ways. So I have taken a top round cut of beef, about 4.5 pounds, quite a bit, and I've cut it into large chunks, about 3 inches. And you don't want to cut it too small because as it cooks, it's gonna shrink even smaller, and you want to keep your beef a little larger because we're gonna shred it, and you want your shredded beef to be decent sized pieces. So I'm keeping this super simple so that we can use this beef in lots of different recipes. So I've cut the beef up. I've got 2 cups of beef broth. It's gonna go right over our beef pieces. And now that I look at it, I see that I need a little more broth. You want that broth to come up almost covering your beef so that it stays tender as it's cooking. And so I'm just gonna put this in the slow cooker for 4 to 6 hours on high. And then when it's all done, I'm gonna take it out of the liquid, shred it up with 2 forks, and then I have beef that's ready to go in tacos, beef that's ready to go in a pasta dish, beef that's ready to go on a sandwich as a barbecue beef sandwich. There's so many options. You could even do Asian inspired recipes with this beef because we've left the flavor very neutral. It's very just beef focused, and you can add the flavors you want to it depending on what recipe you're using. So with tacos, maybe you add some cumin and some chili powder. Maybe with a Asian inspired dish, you want to add soy sauce and rice wine vinegar and a mixture of spices for that dish. So lots of options here. You can also freeze in the portions you'd like to take out. So maybe 2 cup portions you can freeze this in. and pull it out on a day when you don't have time to prep for your slow cooker and wait 4 to 6 hours for it to cook. So when you place your shredded beef into a container to freeze it, add a little bit of the liquid in there to help keep it juicy and protect it from freezer burn. Thaw your beef when you're ready to use it. The best way, safest way, is to pull it out of your freezer, put it in the fridge. For about 24 hours it should thaw out, and you can heat it in a pan from frozen to thawed as well. So your choice. If you have some time, if you remember it, you can put it in your fridge, have it ready, and if you don't, you can place it in the pan and heat it up and then add it to your recipe. So enjoy your shredded beef.
You may see a new face at the extension office, maybe at summer camp, or a visit to your farm. We welcome Grayson Holsley. She is our intern from North Carolina State University. So let's get to know Grayson just a little bit better.
My name is Grayson Holsley. I grew up in Colorado in a very, very small town, and then moved out to North Carolina my junior year of high school. I kind of wanted to go into ag. I grew up in it. My dad was an ag teacher for 17 years and then also went into extension, and I'm still in extension today. So I grew up around it. I was always around it. I have a passion for teaching people and also a passion for agriculture, so what better way to combine the two than go into agriculture education. I am a sophomore at NC State studying agriculture education with an emphasis of animal science. I was involved in 4-H for 10 years since I was 8. I did projects like wildlife, photography, horseless horse. I showed animals from dogs to rabbits to sheep to pigs. I did several things on a state and national level. One of my favorite trips was actually a trip I took called Citizen Washington Focus, where we spent the week in DC studying how to make our communities a lot better. So I was a counselor at BJP. That was one of the best experiences I've had as a student. I worked all summer being a camp counselor, touring kids around BJP, getting to learn new activities, learned a lot about different types of wilderness activities, as well as got to have some fun with and make new friends.
So if you see Grayson, make sure you say hello. Here are some upcoming webinars and workshops that are being offered through North Carolina Cooperative Extension. If you'd like to register, just click on the links in the Growing Chatham newsletter. Just visit go.ncsu.edu/growingchatham622. All good things must come to an end, including Growing Chatham. And we have come to the end. Thank you for joining me today. I'll be back in July with more webinars, more stories, more publications for you. Until then, have a great June and happy Father's Day. I'll see you in July. I'm Tiffany Hancock for North Carolina Cooperative Extension, Chatham County Center. Take care. Bye.